Alright. See what if we can get a good angle here. Zoom in a bit. There we go. Good angle right there. Alright. Today, guys, I'm just going to be doing this character right here. It's based off of the Ranger's Apprentice book series. It's Horace. If you've read the books, he's a knight, obviously. So there is no illustrations of him in the book, so I'm just kind of illustrating what I think he would look like based off the description that was given in the book. So figured I'd just film it while I'm doing it. I already got all the construction laid out. I'm just going over all these lines right here to make sure everything looks clean and stuff. So I'm adding in the final line work here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start coloring him in. Ranger's Apprentice is my favorite book series, so if you've been following me on my channel or like on Instagram or anything, you'll see that I've been doing the past 3 drawings I've done have been from that book series, just doing some character design for it. Like I said, there are no illustrations other than like the book covers that show what they look like, which even in those they're usually like in shadow, so it's hard to tell. So I'm just kind of going off of what I think they would look like from the descriptions given in the book. Also, I've posted shorts of me doing these characters, and people are like, "That's AI," of course. Which I can kind of see why they're saying that, because AI does like to do like this kind of style where it's like line work and kind of basic coloring in. So people are like, AI, but it's kind of annoying because I spend hours and hours working on these guys, and then people are just accusing me that it's AI. But whatever. Maybe I'll do a full video or something of me doing this so people don't have to get confused. What's up, Kahar Majumdar? You're always on my lives. This is kind of a relaxing part of the drawing because I don't really have to think, I just have to go over the lines I already made. For the most part, I'm keeping them pretty thin. I just like how that looks. And some other characters, if you read the book, Gillen, he's another like ranger, medieval ranger, that I think I'm probably going to be doing next because I've had some people ask for him on Instagram. I think I'm going to add in some extra details as well as I'm doing this. Cool. Keep working on the glove here. I'm pretty happy with how this one's turning out so far. I think my last one was my favorite so far. But depends how this one turns out. This might be my new favorite. Because come on, he looks pretty epic. And let me know, guys, if you've read the Rangers Apprentice book series in the chat because I'm interested to know if there's any fans out there. And Horace, in the book, he's pretty like his suit of armor is not like very clunky. It's pretty lightweight and he's pretty agile, so I figured it would be something like this where there's not too much armor, just basic like chainmail and shoulder armor, and then some leg armor as well, where he can still move around. And guys, if you have any suggestions for other book characters that you'd like to have me draw, let me know. Cause that's fun if they're like in a big like chapter book. Usually they don't have really any pictures of the characters. They just have descriptions, so I can kind of have some creative freedom with creating like what I think they would look like and what you guys think they would look like. If there's already a picture of them, it's kind of like you have to stick to that, which is sometimes a little boring. I'm gonna give them some kind of like cut off gloves here. Harry Potter, but with black hair. Okay. Good suggestion. Right. Good enough for the hand. It's gonna be pretty small, so don't need to do anything crazy. Alright, so for the sword, I'm gonna grab a different brush here. So I can do some lines. Boom, 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 boom. Smaller for the crease. Just like that. It's the one thing about digital art, you can kind of just pop in lines a little bit easier. I should probably keep like most of the characters showing to have some interest when people scroll by. It's hard to keep people watching these days. If it's not like so engaging, people are just like swipe. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you haven't already, so you can see the final result when I finish. Because probably won't be finishing today. I'll be finishing the line work and probably starting on the coloring. Hoping to have it done by the end of this week. And then I'll post the final result. I don't like how that looks. Gonna erase that. Okay. Moving right along here. Chainmail. How do I want this to look? Okay. There's a lot of different ways you can do chainmail, but I don't think I want to do like just the circles. Do something more like this. Triangles usually look pretty cool. Gives the illusion of chainmail. Just think it looks a little bit better than circles. All you gotta do is just draw in your lines. And then, in between those lines, add in your triangles. I think my pen's lagging a little bit. It's okay though. I remember figuring out this kind of technique from drawing a book cover, like copying a book cover that I read when I was really little. It was like a choose your own adventure book, and there was a knight on the front. So I tried to draw him, and he had like this triangle looking chainmail, which I thought looked kind of cool. for wrinkles. I've really begun to like enjoy doing wrinkles because I'm kind of starting to get how they work and how to lay them out to make them look like they're actually sagging. Now for every artist's favorite part, the hand, which I mean, nobody loves doing hands. They're definitely like the most difficult thing to draw, in my opinion, on a human. But as long as you don't connect like all the lines, so it's not just like gloves, it usually turns out looking pretty decent actually. That looks pretty good. Hello, Hurihide. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but welcome. Sorry if I don't see your comments right away, guys. I am like pretty focused on the drawing. Sorry if I keep muting it, guys. People keep coming down to where I'm working and making noise. Alright, we're gonna pull out the brush again where I can do straight lines. That's too thick. That's pretty good. Alright. One click there. One click there. Boom. Boom. And then we can come down here. Get a nice point. There we go. Let's add that bevel line as well. Nice. And back to our other brush. Alright, you have fun eating. Thanks for joining as always. Getting there on the line work here. Should be finishing up decently soon. Just got the legs to do now. So we're going to add in that chainmail. This is going to take a while. I don't know why I added in all those circles when I was doing the construction lines, when I was going to just be drawing back over them. Kind of a waste of time, but whatever. There's that side. Might as well do this side as well.
I'll do that. I'll make sure I do that. I do that, but I'll make sure definitely gets done.
Might just suggest the chainmail so I don't have to do every line here.